Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the English Learning Podcast. I'm your host, Jason, and I'm really happy to have you with us today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Julia, your co-host. Thank you so much for joining us. Whether you're listening at home, at work, or while traveling, we're glad you're here with us today.
Julia, today's episode is very special because we're talking about something many people are thinking about right now, the new year, 2026.
Exactly. A new year feels like a fresh start. People say things like, "This year will be my year," or "I will change my life in 2026.
But let's be honest, many people feel excited in January, and then, after a few weeks, they stop.
Yes, they stop learning, they stop practicing English, they stop working on their goals, not because they are lazy, but because they don't have the right habits.
That's why today's topic is so important. In this episode, we're sharing 7 habits to make 2026 your best year yet.
And don't worry, these habits are simple, practical, and perfect for English learners and beginners.
We're not talking about big, difficult changes. We're talking about small daily habits that can change your life step by step.
If you really want 2026 to be different, this episode is for you. So stay with us until the end.
All right, let's start with an important question. Why are habits more powerful than motivation? Julia, before we talk about the 7 habits, I think we need to answer an important question. Why do people feel very motivated at the beginning, but later they stop?
That's a great question, Jason. The answer is simple. Motivation is temporary, but habits are permanent.
Exactly. Motivation is like energy. Some days you have it, and some days you don't.
Yes. For example, one day you feel excited to study English. You watch videos, you practice speaking, and you feel great.
But the next day, you feel tired. Maybe you're busy. Maybe you feel bored, and your motivation disappears.
And that's where many people stop. They wait for motivation to come back.
But successful people don't wait for motivation. They follow their habits, even when they don't feel like it.
A habit is something you do almost automatically. You don't think too much. You just do it.
For example, brushing your teeth. You don't wake up and say, "Am I motivated to brush my teeth today?"
You just do it, because it's a habit.
The same thing should happen with learning English or improving your life.
Even 10 or 15 minutes a day is enough if you do it every day.
Motivation can start the journey, but habits keep you going.
So if you want 2026 to be your best year, don't depend on motivation.
Instead, build small habits that work for you.
And now, let's talk about the first habit that can truly change your year.
Habit number 1. Start with clear goals. All right, let's start with habit number 1. This habit is very powerful, and many people ignore it. Habit 1 is start with clear goals.
Yes, Jason. Many people say, "I want to improve my life," or "I want to learn English," but that's not a clear goal.
Exactly. A clear goal answers one simple question. What exactly do I want?
For example, instead of saying, "I want to learn English," you can say, "I want to speak English for 10 minutes without stopping."
That's a great example. When your goal is clear, your brain knows what to focus on.
Another example is personal growth. Instead of saying, "I want to be successful," say, "I want to wake up at 6 a.m. and study for 30 minutes every day."
Clear goals are also realistic goals. You don't need big goals that feel impossible.
Yes, big dreams are good, but small steps are better.
Think about 2026. One year has 365 days. Small daily actions can create big results.
And here's an important tip for our listeners. Write your goals down. Don't keep them only in your head.
When you write your goals, they become real.
Also, focus on 1 or 2 goals, not 10 goals.
Too many goals can confuse you and make you stop.
So start simple. Ask yourself, what is one thing I really want to improve in 2026?
That's your starting point.
All right, now that we have clear goals, let's talk about the next habit.
Habit number 2. Build a daily routine. Now let's move to habit number 2. Habit 2 is build a daily routine.
This habit is very important, Jason, because routines help us stay consistent.
That's right. When you have a routine, you don't need to decide what to do every day.
Yes, decision-making can be tiring. A routine makes life easier.
For example, if you wake up and already know, at 7 a.m., I study English, you don't waste time thinking.
Exactly. You just follow the plan.
Many people say, I don't have time. But the truth is, they don't have a routine.
Even 15 or 20 minutes a day is enough if it's part of your routine.
Let's give a simple example for English learners.
Okay, in the morning, you can listen to an English podcast for 10 minutes.
At night, you can speak English for 5 minutes, maybe talk to yourself, or read aloud.
Small actions every day.
A routine also helps you stay disciplined, especially on days when you feel tired.
Yes, because you're not waiting for motivation. You're following a habit.
Another good tip is to connect your new habit with an old habit.
For example, after drinking tea or coffee, you practice English for 5 minutes.
This makes the habit easier to remember.
Remember, your routine doesn't need to be perfect.
It just needs to be realistic and consistent.
If you miss one day, don't quit.
Just continue the next day.
All right, now that we have goals and routines, let's talk about the next habit.
Habit number 3. Improve one skill at a time. Now let's move to habit number 3. Habit 3 is improve one skill at a time.
This is a big problem for many people, especially English learners.
Yes, many learners try to do everything at the same time: speaking, listening, grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation.
And when you try to do everything, you often feel confused and tired.
Exactly. Your brain works better when you focus on one thing.
For example, instead of saying, I want to be perfect in English, say, this month, I will focus on speaking.
That's a great example. When you focus on one skill, you see progress faster.
And progress gives you confidence.
The same idea works in life. If you want to improve your health, don't change everything at once.
Yes, start with one small habit like walking 10 minutes a day.
When that habit becomes easy, then add another one.
Improving one skill at a time also reduces stress.
You stop comparing yourself to others.
You focus on your own journey.
So ask yourself this question. What is one skill I want to improve right now?
Choose one. Give it your full attention for a few weeks.
And remember, slow progress is still progress.
All right, now let's move to habit number 4.
Habit 4 is learn from failure, don't fear it. Now let's talk about habit number 4. Habit 4 is learn from failure, don't fear it.
This habit is very important, especially for people who are learning something new.
Yes, many people are afraid of failure. They think failure means they are not good enough.
But failure does not mean that. Failure means you are trying.
Let's talk about English learning. Many learners are afraid to speak.
They think, what if I make a mistake?
But mistakes are part of learning.
Every mistake teaches you something new.
When a child learns to walk, they fall many times.
But they don't stop. They learn and try again.
The same idea applies to learning English or building a better life.
Instead of saying, I failed, say, I learned something.
That small change in thinking is very powerful.
Failure also helps you understand what works and what doesn't.
If something didn't work, you can adjust and try a new way.
Another important point is this: don't compare your journey to others.
Everyone learns at a different speed.
Your only job is to move forward, step by step.
So in 2026, promise yourself one thing.
Don't stop because of fear.
Use failure as a teacher, not as an enemy.
All right, now let's move to habit number 5.
Habit 5 is control your environment. Now let's move to habit number 5. Habit 5 is control your environment.
This habit is very powerful, Jason, because our environment affects our behavior more than we think.
Exactly. Your environment is everything around you. Your phone, your room, the people you spend time with.
Many people say, I don't have discipline, but often the real problem is their environment.
For example, if your phone is always in your hand, it's very hard to focus.
Yes, but if you put your phone away and keep a book or notebook near you, learning becomes easier.
Let's talk about English learning again.
If your social media is full of your native language, your brain stays in that language.
But if you follow English pages, podcasts, and videos, you see English every day.
That's controlling your environment.
Another example is people around you.
If you spend time with people who complain all the time, you start to feel negative.
But if you listen to positive and motivated people, your mindset changes.
You don't need to change everything in one day.
Start small. Change one thing in your environment.
Maybe your phone language, maybe your playlist, maybe your daily content.
Your environment should support your goals, not fight them.
All right, now let's move to habit number 6.
Habit 6 is take care of your mind and body. Now let's talk about habit number 6. Habit 6 is take care of your mind and body.
This habit is very important because your energy affects everything you do.
Yes, if your body is tired, your mind is also tired.
And when your mind is tired, it's hard to focus, learn, or stay positive.
Many people want to be productive, but they forget about rest and health.
Taking care of yourself does not mean being lazy.
It means giving your body and mind what they need.
Let's talk about some simple things.
First, sleep. Good sleep helps your brain remember and learn better.
Second, movement. You don't need the gym. Even a short walk is enough.
Third, breaks. Studying or working without breaks can cause burnout.
Especially for English learners, breaks help your brain relax.
Mental health is also important.
If you feel stressed or overwhelmed, slow down and breathe.
You don't need to do everything perfectly.
In 2026, promise yourself to be kinder to yourself.
A healthy mind and body give you the strength to build all other habits.
All right, now let's move to the final habit.
Habit number 7. Reflect weekly and stay grateful. Now we're at the final habit. Habit number 7 is reflect weekly and stay grateful.
This habit helps you slow down and really see your progress.
Many people work hard, but they never stop to think about what they've learned.
Yes, they only focus on what they didn't do, not what they did.
Weekly reflection means taking a few minutes to look back at your week.
You can ask yourself simple questions like, what did I do well this week? What can I improve next week?
This helps you learn from your experience.
It also helps you stay focused on your goals.
Now, let's talk about gratitude.
Gratitude means being thankful for what you already have.
When you practice gratitude, your mindset becomes more positive.
Even small things matter: your health, your time, your learning progress.
For English learners, Be grateful that you are trying and improving.
You don't need to compare yourself to others.
Your journey is unique.
A good habit is to write down 3 things you are grateful for every week.
This simple habit can reduce stress and increase happiness.
When you reflect and stay grateful, you don't give up easily.
You see progress, even when it's slow.
And that's what makes 2026 a successful year.
All right, now let's wrap up today's episode. Wow, Julia! Today we covered 7 powerful habits to make 2026 your best year yet.
Yes, Jason, let's quickly recap for our listeners.
Habit 1. Start with clear goals. Know exactly what you want and write it down.
Habit 2. Build a daily routine. Small actions every day create big results.
Habit 3. Improve one skill at a time. Focus your energy and avoid overload.
Habit 4. Learn from failure, don't fear it. Mistakes are part of learning.
Habit 5. Control your environment. Make your surroundings support your goals.
Habit 6. Take care of your mind and body. Sleep, rest, and self-care are essential.
And habit 7. Reflect weekly and stay grateful. Celebrate progress and be thankful.
If you follow even a few of these habits, 2026 can be very different and successful for you.
Remember, small steps every day are better than waiting for motivation.
Yes, and don't try to be perfect. Just take one habit at a time and stay consistent.
We hope today's episode motivates you to start your new year with action.
Before we finish, here's a challenge for our listeners. Pick one habit from today's episode and start this week.
Write it down, follow it every day, and see how it changes your life.
And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Easy English Talk, and share it with your friends who want to learn English and grow in 2026.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Happy 2026. Let's make it our best year yet.